This is pretty... Alright.
Oh! Oh!
I'm in a hole! Oh, that's comfortable. Oh!
The perks of filming a vlog at the top of a mountain.
Well, I look nice and awkward. We'll just go for that. Just cover up that sweat.
So we have just climbed up a mountain. We're not really sure what it's called, but Emily's dad calls it Penny's Peak because he...
Oh, dog's ashes are up there.
So not only have we climbed over rock, we've climbed over ashes, but we thought we would film a vlog up here so we can tell you a little bit more about why we've decided to start doing what we're doing. So I don't know whether you know, but we are going to start moving more towards challenge. So with our fitness, we're going to begin training for set challenges we'll set ourselves.
Yep.
And we're going to set one big one a year, and then we'll do a few mini ones. When we say mini, they might not be that many, but they're definitely not going to be as big as the one
We've just done.
And the one we plan to do this time next year, which we will tell you a little bit more about at the end of this vlog.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd tell you a little bit more about why we choose to do challenge. There's a number of reasons. I guess the first one would be the end feeling.
Oh yeah, there's nothing more that just satisfaction and like, I can't believe I've actually done that sort of feeling.
It's a little bit like when you wake up and realise it's your birthday and you kind of like don't really know what to do, you don't really know what to do first, but you know that you're really happy about it and that the rest of the day or the rest of the week or whatever is going to be pretty good. Talking of birthdays, we found that challenge is a little bit like when you manage to celebrate your birthday for like a whole week rather than a day.
You just keep seeing like different friends and different families and you get presents like for quite an extended amount of time instead of it being like all in one go, and it's like lots of mini rewards. So leading up to the canyon we like ran distances we hadn't run before, we'd done weights that we hadn't done before, and there's lots of mini medals and stuff on the way there, and obviously nothing quite compared to coming out of the canyon, but that build up and those mini successes kept your motivation so high for it.
And I guess also it's a little bit like your birthday, and it never gets old how many times you can tell someone it's your birthday. Now if you continuously told someone you went to the gym, which we probably do,
guilty.
You would probably be mocked and mimicked a little bit, whereas if you continuously tell someone you've just hiked or ran the Grand Canyon,
like, tell me more.
I don't think they're going to question you for 2 minutes. The other thing that we found is when you're training for a challenge, you can set yourself a number of goals. So like we said that we were hitting those goals all the time, you can actually set yourself a number of goals so you're not, like for example what you were saying about the squat, when you...
Oh yeah, so say if you remember the first time you squat 50 kilos, you will remember that weight, but do you remember what gym you were in? Do you really actually remember the squat? Like you just remember the numbers, whereas I will look back and always remember that I've run that mountain behind us, that we've run the canyon. It's just memories and images that you will never forget.
No. And I think there's also a sense of the unknown. When you squat and you weigh, you know you're going to squat and you weigh. You're either going to get back up or you're not going to get back up. That's kind of the bottom line. Whereas with something like a challenge, you can plan it and you can plan it and you can plan it, as we're well aware, but you may actually not really know what's coming. For example, the canyon was supposed to be 24 miles and the canyon was almost 30 miles. We've just climbed this mountain here and we thought we were going to be hiking a mountain. It turns we're actually going to be rock climbing.
Yeah, that's great. I've got a nice bramble scratch.
I've been bitten and scratched, but really in the grand scheme of things,
but we're still smiling.
Is that much to pay when you finish and you can see this?
I know, it's beautiful.
And again, it also gives you a reason to train. So it means you're training for purpose rather than just training for aesthetic or training because your friends train. It's actually something to see, something like an objective that you can actually physically almost touch, which makes it a lot easier, we found, to be motivated. And we can safely say that training heavy legs for an hour and then doing an hour's incline walk was not maybe exactly what we wanted to be doing on a Saturday morning, but
it meant we could have great pancakes afterwards.
Which we've continued to do. Another great thing about challenge, once you complete, there's pretty much like an all-you-can-eat rule. Like it's
for a week.
For at least a week, you can have a 60% bread diet like that we've had.
Yeah, a lot of bread, a lot of cheese. It's been good.
Cheese and jam sandwiches.
And jam sandwiches. I managed to convert Hannah to cheese and jam sandwiches, which she initially turned her nose up at, but apparently once you make her run through the canyon, she'll eat anything. So.
On that note, a few of like our post-canyon treat, what we're most looking forward to.
What, after?
After running.
After running. Oh, it's tough. There were so many things I wanted.
Yeah, I think we kind of got to the end and just like I just wanted
Actually,
bread.
that orange, Dad peeled a big orange, and
That's a fitness blogger right there.
it was just so like refreshing after having like red dirt in your mouth for 7 hours. I was like, oh, it's so yummy.
Okay, we will stop rambling now and tell you our top 5 reasons to challenge.
Oh, number 1, you will have a smile on your face the whole way through, even if you're hating it.
You can't really not. And even if you don't feel like smiling, if you don't smile, you're going to cry. So just keep smiling. Number 2, going back to it again, the feeling on finishing. It's literally, I think Em said she felt euphoric. It's
Yeah.
like nothing else, even if it is utter exhaustion and utter relief that you finished and completed it and not finished it.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah. 3, I would say, and it's an excuse to see the world, really. It's like, well, I've got to go to that country because, you know, I'm running a race or doing something amazing. So we're here sitting in the middle of the desert. It's what, like 7 o'clock, and it's hot.
It's very hot.
And where we're going next, which we haven't told you yet, it's another travel. Yeah, we get to go to the far end corners of the world, places that you wouldn't normally go to because they're not really holiday spots.
And you get to see a lot of that place as well. Whether you're training around it, whether it's a run, it's an excuse to kind of explore a little bit.
Yeah.
Number 3 would definitely be the training for purpose.
That was 3.
Oh, number 4. Number 4 would definitely be training for purpose. So it gives you a reason. It gives you that little extra bit of motivation. It's just satisfying more than anything.
Yeah.
To kind of tick off each
And I think
milestone.
it's amazing to realise what your body can do as well. I think, like, if you just look at us, we look like quite 2 small girls who are just over 5 foot, blonde. We look pretty unintimidating, and then to think what our bodies can actually achieve is quite incredible.
Number 5.
Number 5, why the hell not? It's there. Is that a reason?
Yeah, why not? Like, why these mountains aren't here just to be looked at, we don't think.
And the view is better from the top
Yeah,
than it
the
is
view
from the
is so
bottom.
much better from the top. I think that's definitely something to take away. The view is so much better from the top, whether that's the top of like your feelings and then when you finish, whether you come to the
Technically for
mountain.
the canyon, it was a view from the bottom.
Yeah, a little bit. So to finally finish, we thought we'd share with you our next challenge so that you can follow
We're
our
hoping
journey
to do.
all the way through. Yeah, so nothing is confirmed yet, but our plan is, drum roll please.
We want to run the Great Wall of China Marathon. Yes, we do.
Yes. So some of it is along the wall, but it's also through little villages.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
All the
You're going to get
locals
lots
come
of
up.
terrain updates.
Yeah, so many terrain updates.
It's going to
Team
be great.
tuned.
So yeah, follow us and watch us train for it. We'll probably begin not too long.
Yeah.
So that we can ready our bodies and hopefully prevent any injury. And there'll be lots of mini challenges along the way. Next stop, Cortina.
Yes. See you in Italy.
See you later.
My bum's gone now and I have ants crawling up my shorts. Oh.